in the garage, and then it's going to be hopefully like a community trailer, and hopefully I could just like go, oh, you know, you could borrow my trailer. I don't have a towed thing on my car, on mummy's car, but we do have yeah, people could just borrow it, and then instead of spending loads of money on a skip, they could just borrow our trailer. But I don't know if the dump charges for it. I don't know. So I don't know. There's all sorts of uncertainties with it, but yeah, just a real way of kind of honouring him and honouring the community, really. You know, there's my old boat down there. I used to sail that as children. Lots of wonderful childhood memories. That's a cherry tree there. That's a plum tree, but the plum tree's dead, and you can see a few. Well, you might not be able to see a few things, like a few sticks. We had a firework display the other day. Not the other day. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. The 9th. So, yeah. You can see some buckets of water for the incinerator. So that was for the big fire. And they're just still there for any sparklers or anything like that. So, yeah, in fact, all the fireworks are in the box there. And I got a box full of flints. I was doing some flint napping, and there's water in there at the moment as well, but loads of bits of flint. You'll find that I'm also like really into flint napping and survival stuff, and you know, it's just everywhere in my house. I'm trying to sort out the clothes in my room, in my other brother's room, which is a bit crazy, and I just seem to be spreading my mess. That's another walking stick. Another axe. That's a log splitting axe. And my air rifle, which I use, well, practice a bit. And look, this is another hobbit, like a club. This is elm. This is made out of a really rare wood. Very difficult to get hold of. And yeah, really expensive, but if you can get hold of it. I didn't buy it, it's a shower. Just been having a shower. Yep. Okay, I'm going to turn you off, and well, let's walk down the stairs. I don't want to waste too much film on ceilings. Right, now I'm getting my bag all packed. So I've just sorted out all the stuff with all the rubbish, getting loads of stuff ready to go, and get some breakfast down in me. Yeah, I need to get some toast on, and I might be going to this. Hope this is the plan. A Greenpeace invites. It's a friend of mine to the Rainbow Warrior Ship 3 thing. Some loose change, my keys, my wallet. I'll try and keep it small. There's a fire lighter thing on there and all sorts of bits and pieces. There's some nuts. Those are walnuts from my walnut tree. They're pretty cool. And again, some more flints. There's a load of flint over there. And the goggles. I put the goggles on to protect my eyes when I do a bit of flint napping. There's a few, like, I found this in a park, and I think it might have been worked on. You can see the different chips. I haven't worked on it myself. It kind of fits in the hand quite well. So I'm hoping to take that to a museum. And I've got, these are ones, some of these I haven't worked on. They're just kind of, some of them I have, and just try to chip at them and work on them. This is another thing I need to do. Take this stone here I found. I don't know what this is. I think it's a fossil or something. I found it on the beach. Fascinating, huh? Don't know what it is. I think it's, yeah, a fossil of some sort. I need to take that to a museum. And I'm quite good at finding things. I found, could be like an arrowhead there. And aside, there's loads of clutter in my life. And here you go, some more walking sticks. These are yeah, again more walking sticks. There's me. There's a mask I made. The kids. I do children's work. That's what I do for a job. I work at a nursery and after school club, but also I do Sunday school and loads of different things like that. I kind of using this to put hats on and things, and I've made loads of. There's one of my sort of flint sort of arrow things, and yeah, there's some sort of clubs or some sort of ancient weapons of old I've created there, and some tea and coffee. Nothing really in here. This is our desks and office and stuff, and then I'm gonna go in here and sort out some bits and pieces. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna get all my stuff ready to go to London, and I think I tried to show you some of this stuff last night, but yeah, I love stones again. Look, there's a little stone here that looks like a little badger. Hello, hello. And some of these, I made these. They're really cool. They're like arrowheads. You can see all the sharpness in them. Some of them are little splinters, and I've made some arrows on the floor there actually. And some are really useful tools, like this, which I could use to just kind of hold on to really well, chip, or like this. Yeah, it's one of those things I'm just really into, and here's a couple of arrows I made. Yeah, I just really appreciate these sorts of old skills, and I think it's important that we keep these sorts of things alive. There's a flint arrow tip, that's for like fishing, and also I've used like feathers. That took a while to learn how to do, and also I'm doing I really think it's a and this one's got the feathers, but I haven't put the tip on. I use it with not ash. These are hazel sticks, by the way. The feathers are from pigeons, and I use the sap from pine sap to glue them all together. These are my puppies. I used to collect little toy puppies. I don't know, I used to have a dog, I thought they were really cute, so I just seem to accumulate a whole pile of them over the years. And I think it's time to get some breakfast in me, and then just pop down the road and get myself together. I think I love pebbles. I might go to the beach, I'm not sure. I'd like to show you stuff that, you know, because this is all about inspiring people, isn't it, and stuff, and I really want to do that. I really hope that I can, you know, I mean, my job is a children's worker, and I really think it's important that we inspire young people, and yeah, you know, it's the future, so let's you know, really bless it and build it on trust and truth and, you know, a good foundation. That's what it's all about. Yep, just boiling the kettle, getting some tea. I'm going to be maybe cutting up a lemon and crushing on here, and then adding some ginger, and then making some tea. That's what I'm going to, my plan. And there's some, oh by the way, there's some sweet chestnuts, my sweet chestnut tree, looking all nice and big there. Yeah, breakfast time. I'm going for some tea or coffee and make myself something good. Probably take an umbrella. It's probably, I don't know if it's going to rain, but if you're coming to England, always have you can tell an Englishman out of a crowd because he's always got an umbrella or he's got a coat on, even on a hot sunny day. It's not hot sunny, But you can be guaranteed to do that because that's a good idea. it's always it's always that danger of it's so uncertain. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Bring an umbrella, bring a coat, bring a jumper, bring something. Bring a whole kind of collection of items with you. If you come to London, I'd firmly recommend you bring a bottle. You know, don't bring a bottle of water on the aeroplane, but fill a bottle of. I mean, the water you can drink from the tap, but it is a bit of a desert out there. There aren't any water fountains or anything you could drink from. So, yeah, make sure that you do get yourself a good cup of tea or something whenever you can. Uh, This is how we make tea. Well, this is how I make tea. You're supposed to put it in a kettle probably first with a couple of bags, and then you put the milk in the thing first. But my way is I put the milk. I don't put any milk in because that'll be muck it up. So you put the tea bag in hot water in a couple of seconds. Get some milk, bit of sugar. My mum's put some milk in a little jug. Right, this is a proper English cup of tea here, people. Boop. I like two. I'm not sweet enough. Alright, darling. This looks like a builder's tea. I love a builder's tea. Wet. Which is harder to do than you think with a camera in your hand. No, it's not. There you go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Proper colour. Look at that. Oh, that's better already. Right, I think I need to get some toast on.